Guys, welcome back to another episode of Brothers After Dark. We got a special guest today, Crazy8thegreat. What's going on, man?
What's happening, man? I am glad to be here, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, where you from?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah. So you grew up there?
Yeah, born and raised, man. Born and raised.
All right. How is it like in like high school and like?
School life was complicated. I guess it's like I got bullied majority of my school life. It wasn't until I didn't really find myself coming to my own and shit like that. So like after graduation, a lot of shit happened in between there. Almost lost my life a few times due to bullying, and I'm talking about like from early as second grade to to coming up. Like it was tough, but I'm a survivor. I'm here. I made it. Y'all doom and gloom. There is an upside to this. I'm still alive, and that allows me to do the shit that I'm doing today.
All right, cool. So now we're gonna get right into the music. So can we start from the beginning to before Crazy8thegreat? Where did you start, and then leading up to dropping your music, your album you dropped yesterday?
I've always been like an honors writer in school, but it wasn't until like I want to say freshman year of high school, I met a dude who said he was a rapper. At that time, I didn't like hear nobody that did it, outside of you being famous or some shit like that. So, at that point, like he somehow wrote me into like writing rhymes with him and shit, you know what I mean? And we got real cool. And then he transferred before going into the next year. So my 10th grade year, I had like picked up this hobby of just like writing rhymes and stuff. So my 10th grade year, I met a dude named Dre. He still raps to this day. BZ Amarelli is his name now. But back then, we was in like biology class, and I seen him writing something that looked like a song or whatever. So, this nerdy kid walk up to him like, "What you doing over there?" And he like, "Oh, I'm writing a song." And I'm like, "Oh, I do that too." And he like, "Man, what? You don't do that." Like, no, serious. Like, I do that too. So I go over to my book bag, pull out this big Spider-Man folder full of rhymes, and we ended up getting cool. So I had this hustle where I used to type up people's papers and reports so I could go buy whatever I wanted to go buy or whatever. And at the time, it was like, I think Eminem put out Encore. And I needed every M album in existence. So at this time, I was like, yo, I'll type up your report if you get this Encore album from me. So Dre ended up coming to the house to pick up his report to drop off the CD. We ended up playing Halo 2 on my Xbox. I ended up like demolishing this guy. And we had I had like instrumentals. I had instrumentals on my Xbox saved onto the hard drive or whatever. And he asked me, like, "You got some beats?" So I'm like, "Yeah." So we playing or whatever. He's like, "Let's freestyle." And I'm like, "Okay." And so we start freestyling. And then he hit me like, "Yo, you like rap better than me." And I'm like, "Man, shut up. Like, you ain't got to like pump my head up." And so then he like, "No, I'm serious." He was like, "Man, I got this rap group, man. You want to be a part of my rap group?" And I'm like, "Well, shit, I ain't got no friends right now." "All right, cool. I'll join your rap group." So I joined the rap group, man. And this was 10th grade year. And kind of the rest is history, man. Like I went, I've done a lot of, I've had a record deal before, lost a record deal. We actually had to part ways due to just messiness going on with the company. I had to, I went through a lot of drama, man, to get out of that. I've gone to win national competitions. I won competitions in Toronto, Canada. I've won Jack Daniels freestyle competitions. I'm a 7-time award winner here in the state of Ohio for Best Live Performance and Lyricism of the Year. I've performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've done a lot of things along the way. I've been co-signed by Crooked Out from Slaughterhouse. That's
Oh, okay.
one of my guys. Um, I've opened up for Royce the 5'9". I've opened up for various, you know what I'm saying, various people
All right.
over the course of time. So
That's what's up.
doing all that and, you know, just trying to, I guess, still get my foot in, find out where I'm at. I got more comfortable putting more anime, nerd reference, comic book references in bars and stuff like that, to the point where I was on stage performing in a cape. And it went over, it didn't go over well at first. Like, people would like to laugh and heckle and boo and stuff like that. But when the song comes on, I get to perform it. I pretty much earned everybody's respect in my cape.
Yeah.
And I kind of just started taking that forward. And yeah, man, for the past 2 years, like, I dropped my hit single off the album, Ultra Instinct Goku's Anthem. I dropped that in 2018, right after Dragon Ball Super ended. And I only did it because I'm just a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I didn't know that, you know, the Broly movie was gonna come out. I didn't know nothing about none of that stuff down the pipeline. So I'm thinking Dragon Ball about to go away, and we just got it back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, as a fan, I don't want Dragon Ball to end. I'm gonna put this song out. So I put Ultra Instinct out. It started going crazy, and then that's when I knew, like, I needed to do an album. And then 2 years after that, man, here we are.
I listened to a couple of your tracks, and they're fire, bro. They're pretty lit. Yeah, I like them. I like them. So now that you have the album and you dropped it, can you talk about the process of putting it all together, packaging it up, and advertising it and getting the release?
Man. The hard question, man. Nah, man. Like I said, it really all started with me and my best friend. My best friend was living with me at the time.
Yeah.
When we first started the album. So it was me and him on the couch watching anime and me getting inspired to sample different themes and stuff. Like, yo, ain't nobody made a dope hip hop record out of that. Like, ain't nobody did this, ain't nobody did that. And when we sat down, I had started being so known for doing freestyle content and just throwing bars out and stuff like that. And my best friend was like, yo, if we're going to do an album, let it really be an album. Yeah. Let it tell a story. Let it have content. Let it have some depth. Let it mean something when it come out. You know what I'm saying? So that put me in the mindset of trying to give you guys a movie, but audibly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my whole point. And things just kind of started, you know, falling into place when the music was coming together. You know, I ended up being able to put my mom on a record, and
what's up.
Having her in the studio was amazing. One of the highlights of my career thus far, man. Just watching her learn what I do on a daily basis it was really cool. And then my design team is fantastic. So, you know, my guy JG, he designed all the album artwork.
Okay.
The merchandise was put together. Actually, the producer of the album, my best friend Tino, he actually did the title logo that's on all of the merchandise and stuff. But then I got a t-shirt designer as well, so he puts together, you know, all the merch packages and stuff like that. And then my guy JR Nunn Flyer, he does all my trailer video footage and stuff like that. So I keep all my money circulating around my team there. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart. Sure that's what you got to do, man. You got to keep it in the family, or keep it in the circle. Right. Keep that money in the circle. I like it. Keep that in the rotation.
Right.
And, you know, everyone's making money.
Yeah. So, you know, just making sure that that they taken care of, that they, you know, they know that I appreciate their hard work, because they put in some work with me. Like, over the past 2 years, I've been really anal about how things should be done or how it should look in specific details. And not once did they, man, damn, man, can you cut us a break? Like never once, you know what I'm saying? They rolled with it. They believed in me, and they believed in what I was trying to do. And before you know it, man, like, here we are. You know,
you got a good team, man. You had a good team around you.
I'm fortunate, man, because a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah. So, All right, so that's what's up. Good team around you, helped you packaging, advertising and stuff like that. So, how what would you tell the up and coming lyricist, rapper, artist coming up that wants to be where you're at right now? What would you tell them moving forward?
The biggest thing I can tell any artist is to not give up, man. Like, it's gonna be way too many roadblocks when you first start, especially if you don't know or don't got no mentors or nobody around you. So like my advice is really specifically driven to people who didn't know it was okay to just be themselves. They figure like, oh, well, this is selling, so I'm gonna go try to look like this image, or I'm gonna go, nah, man, there's a market for everything, literally everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting to where I'm at and I rap about fucking anime all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never would have thought I was literally on the phone with my father. Like, Pop, did you think me watching Dragon Ball Z religiously was going to get me here? He was like, no, I could have never imagined. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't give up. Like, I've been at this for a while. You can't get discouraged. Don't even let your age factor into your doubts and fears.
Yeah.
Because I went through that. Like, I just turned 31 in July. And I've been at this shit since I was like 15. You know what I'm saying? So I started to climb the ranks, but you get older and you hear, oh, you getting old, you too old for that. You a 30-year-old, you ain't got this established, different little things. Like, people are gonna throw shots at you.
Yeah.
You gotta have thick skin. You gotta have a vision. No matter if you're the only person that sees it, it don't even matter. But you'll make other people see it if you commit to it. It's like, damn, you've been doing this shit for how long? It's finally paying off, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta just stay the course. Do your research. Research where you want to go. Research where those fans are. Spend more of your money on marketing. You know what I'm saying? Spend a lot more money in your budget. Like, if you're trying to put a budget together to make a project successful, put the bulk of that dollar in the advertisement and shit like that. Now, I was fortunate enough to, like I said, my best friend is my engineer and my producer and a lot of different things like that. So I don't really have studio costs like some rappers do. But still, even if I did, the bulk of my money would still be in my advertising and my marketing and promotion, because we in a digital age right now where shit, you pay the right amount of money, somebody will do all the work for you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's really like, and don't have no excuses. That's another big thing as far as advice is like, don't nobody owe you shit, man. You just got to work. You know what I mean? I don't care how talented you are. Me rapping good does not make me entitled to you liking me or giving me money or supporting me or listening. I'm not entitled to that. I have to earn it. You know what I'm saying? So earn your fans' respect and your love, and you'll be good.
All right, man. I like that. I definitely like that. So, while you was making this, any of the tracks of the songs mean anything to you? Or it was like a personal track, or how you wanted like to tell a story? Is any of those tracks that you released in the album like meaningful, like really meaningful?
Well, here's where I'd be cliche and say all of them do. But at the same time, like, if I had to pull some things, like the song with my mom, Theodore, it's a flashback / nightmare sequence in the story that brings it back to when I was a kid in my room, terrified that like a monster was gonna kill me, or I was seeing demons and different things like that. And my mom wouldn't believe me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, why, like, please don't leave me in here. Like, I might not, you know what I'm saying? I might not make it out alive. Like, please don't leave me. And I had this teddy bear named Theodore that she gave me when I was born. And so basically, not too long ago, I found out that the bear belonged to her before she gave it to me. So I started putting together this story of how teddy bears get passed down through generations to protect kids from monsters at night. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I blended my real life with a fantasy twist, and just having my mom in there with me, reliving some of these memories through the music would probably be the most touching the most sentimental valued song on the album. And then the very last song, Take My Hand, it's just a big record in general, which is pretty much like we sampled My Hero Academia for it. And basically, the song is me giving one for all to whoever listens to the song.
Okay.
So basically, that's the gist of the song. And it's like I said, it's such a big uplifting record, and that's why I wanted to make that the ending song for the album, because by the time you finish listening, I want you to feel like you took away something, like you've gained something, you've been empowered, you're ready to go take on the world after you get done listening to it. And that's important because we're in a time where, you know, depression and mental health is at stake.
Mental health is really big.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. So if I'm gonna give you some music that you got to sit in your house and be quarantined to, it better be something that's gonna feed your soul and get you to, you know what I'm saying, not be depressed. And that's the reason why that song is so huge. So if I had to pick two songs off the album, really that hit home for me and that is important that I want to give to other people would be those two.
All right, I like that. I like that. Very creative, man. So that's a lot, really interesting, and makes me want to definitely cop that album. Definitely, just to listen to those. Yeah, just for those two songs, because the way you talked about it is really intriguing. But wow, man, that's crazy. So,
thank you, man. Yeah, like I can't wait to get your feedback after you. Like,
oh,
really
of course. I definitely hit you up. But we can move on to so we can move on to a couple of personal questions. Not personal, but like people want to, know like other things about you. So for anime, I'm assuming I know the answer, but I have to ask anyways. Who's your favorite anime character? Or you can say, what's your favorite anime show if you don't have a favorite character?
So, I bet you have to guess this. But yeah, Goku's always been my guy.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing I think was dope about what I do with a lot of my music, it's not that I'm trying to embody a character, but that some of these characters have parallels to my actual life. So, like I lost my grandfather when I was a child, when I was like 4.
Yeah.
Goku did too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different parallels. His relentless nature to never give up in a situation, that's literally me all the time. I eat too much damn food. You know what I'm saying? Like and sometimes, like, even when I was younger, I was like really naive and gullible and stuff like that or whatever. Like I could relate to Goku in some of them ways. So it's like, damn, I've been dingy like that before in my life. And then like how Goku used to be written back in the day, like back when the whole Hope of the Universe dub and shit was happening and shit.
Yeah.
Like Goku really was like a champion for other people and not just some fight thirsty dum dum, like, you know what I'm saying, like he is now. But so in those times, I always just was like, I wanted to be a champion for other people that couldn't fight for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And like that's the reason why like I really rocked with Goku. Is like he was pure at heart. He was like uncorruptible for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that could be credited to him being a dummy at sometimes, but he was uncorruptible in the way that like he was so good naturally that you couldn't, you know what I'm saying, the evilest people that tried to manipulate him and stuff like that. And he might have been a little naive, but when it caught on, he was whooping that ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was putting in that work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've always like connected with Goku. And the fact that was my gateway anime to other stuff.
Yeah. All right, cool. I rock with Gohan though. Well, Teen Gohan.
There we go.
When he grew up, I was a little like, come on, man. Why y'all do that to that man?
Right.
I don't know. So it's a hard question, but I try to ask everybody that comes on this show. What's a crazy but true fact about you?
Crazy, huh? Okay. I don't know if this is necessarily crazy, but it's probably a fact people don't know about me. I used to sing in a boy choir. And we actually used to travel around. The biggest stages I've done with the Cleveland Boy Choir was what used to be called Gund Arena, but would probably be the Quicken Loans Arena or the Rocket Mortgage Arena where the Cavaliers play.
Okay.
And Jacobs Field, or Progressive Field, now the Indians baseball field. Did that when I was a kid, like, you know what I'm saying? Sung the national anthem before a home game.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so you know, I've been rocking stages in front of people a long time. So I was about 9 or 10 when I was in the Cleveland Boy Choir.
Wow.
So
you've been at this. You've been at this a long time.
Yeah, man.
But that's what's up, though. That's what's up. So, I don't know if you have any samples or if you want to drop a freestyle, but you know, this is the time if you want to, you know, freestyle, or if you have like a sample to put on there, you know, have the listeners listen to real quick.
Okay, let me see what I want to do one time. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna hit him with this though. Like, hi, my name is 8, nice demeanor, but my bar's aggressive. Can never rest cause niggas sleeping like a narcoleptic. They laugh at nerds, but never see the world from our perspective. But getting dogs since Ventura was a pet detective. My pet peeve's been bugging and get fleas. You don't treat them pets smart, them fuckers are just breed. People love to follow those who will just lead. So put your talent like a vacuum, plug it and succeed, boss. Remember bras driving hard bargains? Shoot your shot, miss, cause pussy was a hard target. Most of us found porn, that's how I got started. You fell in love with your hands, son, not Scarlet. A little laughter just to keep from crying. Would never think low self-esteem will lead to people dying. That's why I'm living, just to give them shit to get inspired. Little homie, hold on, I know you getting tired. Cause it's hard when you're young and nerdy. Your whole outlook shaped by those who done you dirty. You're gonna hold a lot of grudges by the time you're 30, but you better let it go. Your foes is never worthy. It's just some experience I got in the game. I travel my own road, they are not in my lane. Nerds rule, nigga, what can I say? I get it popping. You can call me the most popular lane. It's easy.
Ooh, nice. I like it. I like it. So, can you tell the people how they can find you?
Yeah, man. On all social media platforms, it's Crazy8thegreat. That's crazy. The number 8, THE, great. It's really only one of me. You can't get another. All you have to do is just look when you type my name in. That smiley face logo will pop up. And you, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Audio Mag, MySpace, wherever you want to look, you can find me under that same name. I didn't want to confuse people, so it's only one of me.
All right, cool. And what's the name of the album?
The album is called it's the Animated EP.
Okay, and it dropped yesterday.
Yeah, it dropped yesterday, August 8th, which is also a play on the number 8. So, Animated, spelled with an 8 by Crazy8, has 8 tracks on the 8th month on the 8th day.
Ooh, okay then. Okay, you put a lot of thought into it. I like it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, cool. So before we wrap it up, do you wanna? You don't have to, but any last words telling the audience, like anything, advice on like how to deal with like a record label or style of writing or anything? Any last words?
In closing, man, I just want to say thank you for having me on this platform. I really appreciate you. I've come a long way from people not wanting to talk to me to, you know, being able to talk to really awesome people like yourself. So first of all, I got to say thank you. Much respect, much love to you and your platform. And to anybody watching, if you give me the time and you press play on a song, I promise I'll touch your heart in a way that you probably haven't had done in music in a long time. It's from a genuine place. It's really sincere. It's 2 years of hard work. Please give that a listen. And any follows, any purchases of merch, anything of that nature helps me get to another level that I can take care of me and mine. So thank you all again for just kicking it with my nerdy ass for a couple of minutes.
Hey.
You know, and getting to know me a bit. And to any up and coming artists, any up and coming nerd artists, nerdcore artists, anybody, black nerds,
Yeah,
black nerd artists,
we out here.
I'm here for you. Look me up on all social media platforms if you want advice, if you want to make some connections, meet some people. If you want to collab, if you want to do whatever, I'm here for you guys because I didn't have that coming up when I was trying to make a name for myself. I didn't have nobody, so I want to be that for you guys. So just look me up, Crazy8thegreat. Send me a DM, an inbox, or something. I get to you as soon as possible, and let's welcome to the family.
Hey, that's what's up. I like it, man. I like it. Old Crazy8 the Great, I appreciate you taking the time to come on here, chop it up with me, freestyling, man. I appreciate that, man. And I thank you for all the time you took out and come on here. And all right, listeners, this is Brothers After Dark, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.